body burns with passion. Pleasure I can hardly contain. Whenever I see you, whenever I'm with you, I want you again and again. Every night I wait for your love, Lord, for you to come into my room and let me down. It's what I live for, my body prays for, to feel you holding me. Every night and day I pray, oh baby come to me. Come into my room just to give me good loving. The waves of passion rock my soul. Come into my room just to give me good loving. My body's calling out your name. Come into my room. Sometimes I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Not to have you in the morning, night, or noon. I need a slow hand, a man who'll understand what my body needs. Please don't take too long to come. Oh baby, come to me. Come into my room just to give me good loving. The waves of passion rock my soul. Come into my room. Come into my room just to give me good loving. My body's calling out your name. Come into my room.
Let me come into your room and give you good loving. Kill you, baby, with the kiss and loving. I have so much love for you that it is a sin. So open up your hand. Let me in. I want to wine you, dine you, 3 times to 9 you. Hold you like a baby, never stop mind you. I haven't stopped and wonder how did I find you. I know to give you love that you need all the time.
Come into my room just to give me good loving. The waves of passion rock my soul. Come into my room just to give me good loving. My body's calling out your name. My body burns with passion. Pleasure I can hardly contain. Whenever I see you, whenever I'm with you.
Man, you looking, man. Let's do this thing, man. Gimme.
Oh!
Gimme
Okay.
all. All of a
Ready.
sudden, just like that. Look here.
Oh my god. How we looking? Let me know when we gonna kick off, yeah? I could turn this off too.
Man, you know they call me the good smooth man. When I put this on you, girl, I hope you get handled.
I see the behind the scenes one. I don't see the video anymore.
I want you focused every week. I want try
looking for it. I don't see it. I'm looking at it so I can see the comments. I don't see that. Okay. All right. So, is we going live? Now, just give me a second. I'm going to pull up this live feed so I can see what y'all saying. What is it? Chef Petty Live? F Petty. Okay, let's check that out and see what happens. Okay. It says broadcast is gonna begin. Time for Orgasmic Cake. And we're on. It's getting there. I know it's gonna get there. I don't see it. Okay. Wow, it's kind of delayed. But that is fine. All right, so, okay, for all of you who have been waiting, now we're going to go ahead and make this orgasmic cake. We call it like a nut cake. Why? Because this is the cake that would make you nut all over yourself. That's the whole point of the cake. Why have cake if you can't slap it all over yourself and freak yourself out? Yes. Okay, so listen. Again, one of the things that I want you to know is that, like, you could be a novice cook, you could be a person who have absolutely no culinary experience, no culinary background, and I could make you look like a freaking chef. This cake will put you into cake culinary stardom or something like that. I don't know. It'll turn you into a star. It'll cause you to be great again in the kitchen. So, what you're gonna need? Woo. You know, I said it was only gonna be one glass, but it didn't work out like that. That's the second glass, but it's okay. All right, so first thing you're gonna need a bowl. Get yourself a bowl, and you're gonna need to get this bootleg cake. Listen, I deliberately got this garbage juice cake. Well, let me not say that. I deliberately got the most plain version of the cake that you could possibly get, so that, drum roll, I feel it. I got the plain version of the cake so that you could, you know, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on the cake. It's the things that you do to the cake to make it better. Think about that, ladies. Think about that for a second. It's the things that you do for us and do to yourself that make life so much better, so much better. That's the difference between like that. I think it's like that Valentine's Day leg versus that Wednesday leg. Same leg, but you just do some things that make that day so much better. All right. So we take that cake. We're going to take that out of the pack, cut that open. Just like that. And I'll use this bigger bowl. Let me get a bigger bowl. Big bowl. All right. Nice bowl. Now, I'm going to empty that package in the bowl. Now, there's a couple of things that I'm going to do differently that's going to make this cake so much better, because I want to change the texture of the cake itself. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a pack of Jello pudding. Now, these are very scarce on the shelves in the food store. I guess you will be able to find, because what happened is, ever since Bill Cosby started playing with people pudding, like they took the pudding off the shelf. So pudding is few and far apart. When you get it, it's a very special thing. Oh, no. Let me say, since it was alleged that he was playing in the pudding. Yeah, you play in the pudding, you get no pudding. Nobody gets pudding anymore. So I get that Jello pudding, and the reason why I put the Jello pudding in there, and this is the, wow, it's just like magic. I just threw it somewhere and it disappeared. Okay, that really did happen. All right, I think I need a drink. That's probably what the problem is. So we're gonna take the pudding, open that pack of pudding, and what the Jello pudding does, you can get like the coconut or whatever that custardy thing is. Something that can complement the flavors that you want in the cake. All right, you're going to put that inside there. And what it does, it changes the texture itself of the cake. It makes it thicker. Now, think about it. You get a nice, rich, thick cake. Now, if you get richness and thickness in this area of your life, maybe you may get richness and thickness in other areas of your life. Because I know that's what you really want. You want something rich and you want something thick. Hey, what you say, Jacozy? And Jacozy just walked in. Oh, man. Listen, you can come over. It's okay. We friends. Now, of course, you can see that I'm wearing my Get Fit with Smith shirt. The reason why I'm wearing the shirt is because even though I'm making cake, I make a focused effort to stay in shape and stay fit. Other than that, you can't lift nobody up around the room and do all kind of freaky craziness without catching cramp and causing yourself, to fall out and pass out. So I have to exercise. Yeah, that's the real motivation for exercise. People don't just exercise because they want to look good. No, because they want to smash. And what happens is, no, it's true. Exercise increases your longevity of everything if you be consistent with it. I'm just so I've heard. So, hey, what you saying? Okay, so we have the Jello pudding. Oh my God, that just happened. We have the Jello pudding and the cake mix inside. Right. Again, we use the bootleg one, so you don't have to be in any pressure to get any specific brand. It's the things that we do to it that's going to make it awesome. We put the Jello pudding in. It's going to change the consistency of the crumb, and that's what's the difference between that really expensive cake that you will get from a fine pastry shop to that cheesy, nasty, light, airy, disgusting cake that you would get out of a box when you go by I can't say my mommy. You go by a friend's house on Sunday because my mommy don't cook like that. All right. So, gonna just stir that up a little bit. And what I'm gonna do, gonna take 3 eggs, of course, according to the recipe. Egg number 1. You see that? That's powerful, right? Egg number 2. That's just how I do it. Because I'm a professional. Egg number 3. That's the 3 eggs inside the bowl. All right, we have the eggs in the bowl, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to follow that part in the recipe where it says you go and you take like a cup of oil. No, we're not going to use oil. What we're going to use instead is I took some butter. Now, I know people out there, a lot of them is like anti-butter or anti-butter, but let me tell you something. Butter has been the lube that have kept many families together over centuries and generations. Listen, before they had KY jelly in Italy, they had butter. they get greased up with the butter, and after you get all buttered up, then you're ready for some action. So, of course, we don't want the cake to miss out on all the action that it could possibly be getting from this butter. So, you're going to add like a half a stick of butter. See that? All right, going to pour that in there. Yes. This is not a gluten-free, fat-free version of the cake. All right, so now you're going to need about a cup of water. So I'm going to go ahead and get that cup of water over to the zinc. Half cup, another half a cup. Yes, I bet you didn't know. Butter was lube before they had lube. I just spitting some wisdom for you. I know somebody's gonna be home Googling that. Oh, they really did use butter. Well, you think shepherds who was watching their flock by night had KY jelly? I bet you they didn't. I bet you they had some butter for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a cup of water in there. Gonna shake that up real good, and I'm gonna take this and go ahead and just give this a cool whisk, and I'm gonna whisk it and set it aside so it can sit for a minute, because what's gonna happen is the deliciousness that's in this same bootleg butter. I don't even know what this almost made me cuss today. What is butter cake mix? This was next to the white cake mix. White cake, like that is actually a cake. White cake, that's the flavor of the cake. You just made a white cake. Oh my God, that hurt my feelings, because what that means is they didn't show any kind of effort in that freaking cake. Like you bought an effortless cake. You know what I mean? Effortless. And it's effort that makes life so much better. Like you could tell when somebody takes the effort to make something for you, or they want to take some effort in making love to you. Like effortless just is not sexy. It's not. No. Yeah, that's leg versus sleepy leg. Now, if it's sleepy leg, I mean, you can't really complain. Lazy leg, tired leg. I all stress out, going through menopause, got bills to pay leg. That you don't want that. You want excitement, and that is what we're gonna add to this cake. So check it out. We're mixing it up. It's looking beautiful. I'm gonna set that aside, and the magic of the cake, of the Jello, what the Jello was gonna do, the Jello was gonna make the cake more fuller, fatter, and stiffer. It's gonna be more firmer and more fluffier. Yes, the Jello pudding in the cake mix makes it fuller, fatter, and stiffer. It will be stiffer. It will rise up just a little bit. Oh boy, I know some of y'all home thinking like, oh, I need this cake. And this cake is nothing full, fat, and stiff in my house. Yeah, but you know what? You know what? That can be rectified. All you gotta do is just go back to that cuckoo soup video, find the person you want to trap, and then go ahead and trap their ass. Yeah. See, you know what? It's because I care. It's because I care. Okay, so this we're gonna set aside. And listen, if you see the fullness and the fatness that it has now, a couple of minutes from now it's gonna be so much lighter, so much airier, and the crumb, like I said, this is gonna change the crumb. This is gonna change the consistency of the cake and make it that much more delicious. So it'll be like patisserie instead of freaking shitty cake box cake. All right? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna set this aside. And then we go to the next half of this cake because it's supposed to be orgasmic. The whole idea of creating a cake like this is you want the person to be able to nut themselves when they taste this. I remember I was having a conversation with somebody, and let me tell you something. I don't know. I think I need more wine if I can actually talk about that because
we need
I don't think I'm sober enough to talk about that.
Where's the Behringer?
This guy, well, the Behringer is right here. This is right here. It's always here. It's here for me.
I need a glass for me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. This guy, he actually said, I wonder if I should say this. I don't think I should, but maybe I should. Think about it for a second. This dude says to me, no, I really shouldn't. I swear I get reported. For sure. Maybe next time. I think I'm going to have to do that like on a YouTube video. Because listen to me, if you see me putting on brakes, you know that was a wet conversation. Yes, he figured that he could out-romanticize food with me, and we did almost like a romanticized dish throwdown. And sadly, I don't think he won. I really don't. What if I should? I am telling you. I
got you certified.
Yeah, I listened to my own self and I was like, oh shit, I really did say that. But okay. He was like, you so dirty. I was like, you dirty too. I don't see what the difference is. All right, where did I put the cream cheese? There was cream cheese around here. Cream cheese.
What's that right there? Oh, that's butter.
Oh, there you go. Now, here you go, cream cheese. So what we're going to do, we're going to open this package of cream cheese. All right. Cream cheese. And what we're going to do, we're going to put in about 3/4 of this. Yeah, almost that whole stick. There you go. Like, imagine, cut the freaking cream cheese in 4. And 3 out of that 4, see, I know we got D average. So, you know, somebody home might be like, what the hell is 3/4? I don't know what that means. Is you going to get 3/4 out your pocket and put it in the cheese? And somebody thinking that. Like, I know. But listen, all you got to do, imagine this was a pie and you cut the pie in half. Amen? Mm-hmm. Amen? Yeah. Then you cut
one of them half.
Then you cut them.
Bang. Be here,
you know what?
Be here, bro. Be here.
That's why we scored.
Bang.
That's why we scored. Okay, so we cut the half and half. I just was freestyling, so I just cut it anyway. So there you go. Put that in the pot. Okay, now what you're gonna do? You're gonna take this whisk. There you go, young man.
Bang.
There you go. And what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get sugar. Not that healthy gluten-free sugar or whatever it is. Not the sugar in the raw. It's gonna be that old regular white sugar that everybody has in their cupboard. Gonna take half a cup of sugar and add to that 3/4 stick of, but you know I freestyling. I'm really making this up. But guess what? It's gonna be delicious. So half a cup of sugar. You add that to that. There you go. And then you want to whisk that. No, 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 no. You're setting the wrong. That's a bad example.
Bang.
Whenever you whisk like cream cheese and all of that good stuff, you want to pretend, yes, like you're.
Look here.
Yeah, y'all know, right? All right, you have to.
You all see them? You all see them? Telling me how to risk.
No.
They showed me the motion.
Yeah, you have to imagine that you're like a 16-year-old young man who's in the room, nobody else home, and he got high-speed internet, and you just take it. You just. No, yeah. See, yeah, no, like for real. You gotta grab it like that, and then I would not suggest that you point it towards your face. That's not cool. I don't even think that's cool. Not even, not in no sense of the word. But you want to point it away from yourself, and it's good practice. You get muscles. You ever see people who got like a lot of muscle in their right arm and nowhere else? That's plenty practice. Okay, so we whisk. That's a lot of whisking. No, it's a lot of whisking. We whisk with the right arm, right? See that? You see that? Look. See the definition? Okay, check it out. Hey, Cozy. Let's go.
Right, I got you down.
Come on.
I got you down.
Imagine you 16 again. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Are you off?
Yeah.
Are you off?
All right. Okay. So we're gonna crack this egg, and well, yeah. You see that? That's powerful. That's special effects. You go any place else, you have to pay extra for that. You get it free with me, right here. All right. Very good. Yes, that's very powerful. Now, what we're gonna do? We're gonna add.
Bang and lang.
Because cake's like orange. It's like
Orange in the cake too?
yes, man. Listen, cake and orange
Yo,
is
then,
like
that's
like
the
hot and chocolate. It's like me and leg. Them two just go together. It just makes magic. It's like freaking magic. All right, so I'm gonna wipe this off on my left titty.
Speaking about titty, where's the titty woman, man?
Oh, the big titty girl. Oh my God, I can't believe I leave my statue out of it. Listen, honey, I know you over there in the corner and you think that I don't care about the statue, but oh boy, maybe next time. I don't know. I was falling off.
I can go get her.
I
man.
even
I have to get her.
you get it.
I have to get her, man.
Boy, she ain't light. It feel like that statue gets a little heavier every other week. All right, let's grate a little bit of orange in now. Go with that. You just grate a little bit of orange in now. We're gonna take about
on zest.
yeah. Hold on. You know, come on, man. Fuck, man. Here you go. We're gonna hold it this way. This is the handle. So you hold it by the handle. That's what this red thing is all about. They put all this plastic on there, and this spatula or this grater microplane, and he hold the blade. They can save the plastic. All right, so listen, come. You hold it this way, right? And what you're gonna do? You're gonna just nicely, finely grater some of that on there. So you're not gonna rub it too hard because you don't want the white bitter stuff. You want the little zest. Yes. There you go.
I love these ladies.
Oh.
Look here.
Oh yeah.
Now we done decorate this now.
Yeah. That's pure premature orange ejaculation. You see the orange just jump off inside. That never happens with me. Of course, you notice that he was holding the orange at the moment. I should tell you something. That's a sign. Yeah, you can wash off the orange. I should just do. Get a nice warm cloth. Wipe it off. Make sure it's clean and dry. Oh man, you really you gotta do better.
Crack me up today, man.
No, all right. Where my wine is? Cause you know what? Don't stress me out.
That's the problem. I had enough wine. I needed
Yeah.
some more wine.
Yeah, wine makes your hand steady. We put vanilla in it.
No, not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna put like a half a cap full of vanilla. Now I know you ain't gonna see that in the culinary books anywhere, but half a cap full. If this is the cap, then you put half of that. That rhymes. You get that? All right. See, and I pour it from up high because after all these years in culinary school and working in the industry, I found that when you sprinkle stuff from high, it tastes so much better. It exfoliates the vanilla, as it drops down into the bowl. I think that's plenty. Delicious.
Bang.
So you want to tap that on there.
Bang and lang.
You smell that? Nice and orange and scenty and yummy and delicious. Yes. See, you put enough of that inside the cake, believe me, you would feel like that cake like juice you sideways in your mouth because of the amount of flavors. Wow, you never get juice sideways?
Not in my mouth.
All right. Well, I guess first time for everything. All right, so let's go whisk it up. Let's get it together. Hold on, let me try to remember if I might leave anything out of this. Hold on, I gotta think about it for a second. So you start off with the sugar and the cream cheese. You put an egg in there, a little bit of vanilla. Yeah, I think.
Orange zest.
Yeah, orange zest. I think it's perfect. Okay, so
All this with a box cake, ladies and gentlemen. We can dimensify. That's a new word. I just learned that yesterday.
dimensify.
Dimensify the box cake. That's what's going on here.
Okay, so let's dimensify the situation. Now this is gonna be like a trilogy, almost like a menage a trois on the cake. Like
Sideways.
you don't know what that means. I know what it means. Yes, like we pulling train on the cake. This is like a cake threesome because you have 3 different ingredients that's going into this cake that's gonna make it absolutely awful. I need some
Awesome.
wine. Where's the wine? When the words don't come out smoothly, this is all you need. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Cheers to Behringer.
Yeah, cheers to Behringer. Gotta put that out of the way for a second. So what we're gonna do, because we're gonna call this a cream pie, and there's no cream in it. Think about that. Sila. Meditate on those things. Yeah, I know what you think about when you hear the words cream pie. Oh, nasty stuff. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about nothing all over somebody's face.
I
That's
try to
not-
have a straight
that's
face
not
in
what
this
I'm
kitchen, but I can't.
It's okay. Not too damn disgusting. Bahamians. Oh boy. You know Bahamians is like closet freaks. They're like
Listen.
they're like stealth freaks. Like, oh no, I don't want you to know how freaky he is. Until you get, out of that stealth mode, they just extra nasty.
Bang.
But nasty is good. I'm an advocate for nastiness. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna do some nasty things to this cake. Bring that over there. All right. So let me tell you something. Let me show you how this is gonna happen. Now, I would use a rubber spatula because in the Orgasmic Kitchen, we don't believe in rubbers. We're gonna go raw with the cake, raw spoon. This is straight spoon in with this cake. There you go. Put that cake. Oh, you got you got the rubber spatula. It's okay, yeah, that's for cowards.
You out of the spoon? No, let me go spoon, man.
It's okay. It's okay. If you want to feel safe, if that makes you sleep better at night.
I used to spatula in as opposed to spooning.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Spooning is nice.
Bang.
Okay, so let's spatula. Where's the spatula? Rubber spatula. Okay, so you're gonna take that rubber spatula and clean off all of the edges. Now look. Can you see this? Look at this. Look at that. You see how thick that is? That does not happen with your regular box cake. Look at that. Look, it doesn't even want to drop. It's thick, like you've been on dry dock for a while. Look at that. Thick. No, that's what happens. That's what happens when you've been.
I gotta eat some marshmallow.
That's what happens when you've been when you have not been out to sea in quite a while. All right, so there you go, nice and rich and thick. You want a boyfriend just like that?
Bang.
Make the cake like that. Okay, maybe you can't get a boyfriend like that. You can get some cake that's rich and thick. Okay, so listen, I'm not lying. That is exactly what happened. Look at that. It doesn't even want to drop. Doesn't even want to drain down the spatula. There you go. Come on, let's go.
Bang-a-lang.
In the pie pan. Woo!
Now this might be a while because it's digging on the drop.
All right, no, yeah. Hold right there. What's up? I changed my mind. Let's go. We're gonna
Change your mind?
Yeah, it's like changing positions. All right, so let's do this. Move that right there. See, sometimes you start off one way, but you end up a different way.
Bang.
And that means you're not boring.
Bang.
All right. So let's put our orange cakey vibe inside there.
Inside this.
Yeah, let's go. Let's put it in there.
All right.
Use a rubber spatula. Scrape it out nice and clean. Leave no cheese untouched. Like Bill Cosby. Power in the pudding.
Just do it through and
Yeah,
low and blows.
No, yeah, use the scrape side, like that side. See, by the time you finish scraping it that way, you get a nice, beautiful, clean bowl. So much culinary secrets just being exposed on this beautiful show.
And so much loan is being drawn too.
Ah,
So
Lord.
much shit.
You know, I feel so sorry for Bill. It really hurt me when I didn't see no more Jello pudding
I swear.
on the shelf. Though I was like, hey, you caused this, it's you. 'Cause I know they don't waste no time. They drop you like a hot potato. Okay, so that's clean enough. All right, so now I could take a towel and just wipe this out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like how some people just take a towel and wipe off. They don't really bathe. That's like a that's like a national pastime. But wipe off, put on plenty powder, put on makeup, spray on some cologne, and all of a sudden you clean. Yeah, you
Now
like
mix this
brand new. Especially if you don't have no water heater and it's cold.
Fine
By
line.
everybody wiping off.
Mix this up, right?
No, it don't make no sense wasting all that water anyway. You gotta wash it on, you gotta wash it off, you gotta rub on the soap, clean your balls. It don't make no sense when you can just. Okay, come on.
This dude.
Let's go, man. Come on, man. Let's go. We got cake to make. So, all right. So check it out. Listen. Look at what we did. Look at what we did. It's very powerful. It's very powerful, people. We put some cake mix in. Yes. We put the cream cheese in. Yes. And what we did, we're gonna spoon a little bit of this beautiful strawberry topping in there. Now, listen. I'm doing this for you because if you know me, you know me. You know I don't do this stuff. I make all of my stuff from scratch because I believe that from scratch is where you go. But guess what? There are times when you don't need that long process. You need a quickie. And this dish or this cake is a quickie.
Quickie.
Yeah. It is. It's real quick and really good. So, gonna turn around. We're gonna spoon some of this strawberry stuff inside there. There you go. Hold that. Now, let me see if I can see any comments on there. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody saying nothing. There you go.
This could be a quickie, eh?
Yeah, it is a quickie. You know what? This almost like it's not on my page. It's on this page. I understand. Okay, so let's just drop some of that now. Drop some more.
Bang.
And some more.
We got some of them cherries.
Yeah, get some of them cherries in there. All right, you could drop it down.
That's it?
Yeah, all right, cool. Now, if you have not had any cherry in 2018, you'll have some cherry after you finish putting this together. So, let's go.
Some berry
Now, what
box
you want to do,
strawberry.
now look at what we're going to do. This is very amazing. This is very powerful. We're not going to stir it up. We're going to fold it in. See that? That's folding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to stir. I want to fold. You get that?
Right.
Okay, let's make magic.
Now the importance of this, the folding as opposed to stirring is
What we don't want it to become incorporated. We want it to still hold a little bit of its own personality, while it still, clings to the deliciousness that's in the rest of the,
you watching me fold, I'm folding.
Yes.
All right?
Yes. Not to be confused with folding clothes, because it's not the same formula.
So now we put in here.
All right. So yeah. So what we're gonna do, after we have folded that, just fold it over, and fold it over. You see how everything is there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gonna just tap that. There you go. Tap that. There you go. Now, you make this for your child's fun day.
He's a hero.
That's a bad idea.
It's about why?
No, because there is such a thing as a flavor slut, and there is such a thing as a food gasm, and you want to protect your child from both of those. Yes, there are people who sit down home in the comfort of their own house and watch people making delicious stuff and think to themselves, I would smash the drawers off of that person who just made that delicious dish. And I understand. Sometimes I feel like that way too. When I see something really delicious being made, that's the way I feel. However, you don't want to put a child, a minor, under that kind of pressure. So you don't want to send this to your kid if he goes to school. This is not the thing that you want to send or make for someone who's going to a church picnic.
Right.
It's not a good idea. They're trying to get closer to the Lord, and you're pushing them back from whence they came. They're gonna backslide that night. For sure. There's a recipe for backsliding. Okay, so here you go. Oh wow. 315 views? 484 guys? Word? That's how we roll. Okay, so there you go. Let's put that in the imaginary oven.
Bam.
There's actually a real oven right there. But it's yeah, that's not Behringer. You don't need it. You don't need it. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's bring that other cake over here. Now, I'm gonna wipe this off. You're very familiar with that word, I bet.
Wipe off.
Yeah.
That's beating without water.
Yep. And people of the assumption that only if you tote water in a bucket, you wiping off. No, that's not true. Like my water bill is be low. I don't believe in wasting water. That's what I say. I ain't going to work for love. I just go. All right. So anyway, bring that cream cheese. All right, cream cheese.
Bang.
Let's put the cream cheese in the bowl.
Bang a line.
Yes. I feel the power. I feel it. I feel like it's like no, that don't no, I can't say that. No. Let me rest that here. We still live, Ming? Okay, cream cheese. We good and creamy. Creamy cheese. Cream. In the bowl. There you go.
Bang it,
Now,
bang.
of course. Now, as earlier stated, you're gonna go ahead and get 16 on that cream cheese. Oh wow. You can imagine. All right, yeah, all right. That's how you, that's what you gotta do. You gotta get all in there.
Getting off in this
Yeah.
cheese.
Oh no, not cheese.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's
all
a
right.
bad idea. No,
That is all right. That is
no,
all
we
right.
gotta
Take
eat
that.
that. So, okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna whisk some of the cheese, and now to make this cheese so much more delicious, we're gonna do kind of something that somebody would do if they probably were gonna make like a carrot cake.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna make a carrot cake.
See, this is a different type of sugar now.
Yeah,
Confectioner sugar?
This is confectioner sugar. This is icing sugar. So you're gonna make icing with the icing sugar. It's actually powdered sugar, and people call it icing sugar. I don't know. You know, we just do that. So you're gonna take some of this confectioner sugar, some of the powdered sugar. You're gonna take some of that and put it in a spoon. I don't even know how much this is. Maybe you know what? Maybe should I use a measuring tool? No,
Don't
we're not
mind.
gonna use a measuring tool. We're gonna make it sweet. So this is you probably got one of these home. Use one of them. So a big spoonful of sugar. Let's go. Spoonful of sugar.
Help the medicine go down.
Yeah. I'll take 2 spoons of spoonfuls of sugar in there. There you go. Yep. You know, there was one point where this being almost like a drunk kitchen was more like fantasy, but somehow it's become reality. Like we don't even fake it no more. we get wasted. I mean,
Bang.
some drink glasses of this, so. You know what's
Ta-da.
happened? When you drink rum, your tongue is get loose up. I'm not gonna demonstrate what I mean by that. It'd be much too much. So, I'll take the first. Oh, it's not good. This is guava shells. This is like a can of guava shells, and I'm gonna take. You know what? Maybe I should pour that in a different bowl. Okay. So we pour out the guava shells. Let's take 2 of these shells out of the bowl. Let's take it out. Let's put it on the bowl. And then, guess what? I'm going to put another shell on the bowl. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get another piece of shell on the board. You know why? Because we have a big budget. We have a big budget. This is like that. Island Luck money.
Bang.
Yeah. That
Big bang money.
That flowers money.
Uh-huh.
That old money. So,
That's what I'm talking about, sister girl. That's what I'm
All
talking
right,
about
here you
right there. Huh? You heard it, right?
So-
Bang, bang, a lang.
all right. So, because I'm a chef and I don't want you to cut yourself, taste that, make sure that it's sweet, and I'm going to cut this piece, this little bit of guava. Now, this is what they do by fish fry and under the dock. Is it sweet?
Mhm.
Okay, that's the idea. So, I'm chopping the guava. You can use like fresh guava shells if you want to. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to begin to create that orgasmic cream pie kind of effect, because what you want is you want layers of flavor to hit the person that eats it.
Right.
Like it's kind of like, okay, like the topping is like the intercourse. That's the part that gets on your tongue first. The second part is the silky, gooey yumminess that may come from the cheesecake. That is what's going to hit and touch your life. Secondly,
Right.
then you would have that cherry that we folded into the cake that's going to explode in your mouth and burst with a whole heap of flavor as if you were having a wonderful night.
Pop.
And that
Pop.
is the third
Pop.
thing that would happen. And just to make sure that you know that we love you, that cake is going to be right there to just make sure that you choke just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop. You're going to roll this back. Cutting board goes back. Chop, 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 chop. Last bit of chopping. We're chopping. We're chopping. Chop, 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 chop. And then we're going to slide this into the bowl.
Just like that.
Yeah. So, with that being slid into the bowl, wipe off that board. Get 16.
Again.
Again.
Well, listen. I can be young after this.
All right. And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, people. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that the cake that you would want to smash you if you were getting smashed by a cake? Think about it for a second.
Sideways.
Sideways in your mouth.
In the
You're disgusting. So dirty. All right. So, so let me get a cake bowl. Now, once that cake has cooled, you can go ahead, put your hand on it. Take your hand. It's nice and clean now.
Bang.
Turn it upside down. The cake is going to hold itself together. Yes. Put that plate on there. And yeah. And there you go. There you go. You see that? It's powerful, right?
Powerful.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and decorate this. Now, you're going to be like a master chef. People could pay you money to fix them a cake after this. And listen, just send your boy something, you know what I mean? You know, all of the food that we do here is because of your love gifts that you can send to my personal private account, you know, and it'll help to feed hungry people down in Marshall Road, namely myself. Because I would be hungry if you don't send the money. So, here you go. We get a spoon. We're going to go ahead and decorate this. Now, listen. Take a look at this. Just look at it. Look at it. Now, tell me you don't want that freaking all over you.
I made it.
Like, in the 80s, they used to use whipped cream. Now, 2018, you can't still be spraying whipped cream on people. What you gotta do? You gotta whisk some cream cheese with some icing sugar and guava shells in there. This, taste that. I want you to taste it. Nah, man, you ain't gonna do that. Stick your finger in there. Like I used to. Like how everyone else do. That's what you do.
That tastes like lick me again.
I know. Okay. All right. There you go. I know that tastes good. I can see the good taste in this in there. All right. So what you're going to do, you're going to take some of this. Put some of that in the middle. Put some in the middle. And then you're going to just smear it. You don't want icing or Iceland or whatever people call it. You want to smear it.
Right.
Just smear it around.
Right.
Smear it around and around and around and around like that. Now you go ahead. You finish.
Just keep smearing.
Yeah, and I want you to smear it because I want them to see that it's so easy that even Jagosi could do it.
Man, for some reason that don't sound right, but anyhow.
That means.
I feel like that gorilla, that ape on that Geico commercial.
Oh, okay.
So easy a caveman can do it.
All right.
Smear it.
You see that? That's so freaking beautiful. It's beautiful already. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna take out the power tools because
Not
one
the
of the
power
things
tools.
that you have to understand. Where's my torch? It's a torch. You
That
don't
was
see a
it. That was
torch?
it. The power tools.
Okay, we in the 80s for true because no toys. No toys in the kitchen. Oh, there it is. So, you're going to take the kit, you're going to take the torch. All right. And I put a couple of marshmallows here on the board. So what you're going to do, you're going to burn those marshmallows. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. little bit, little bit, little bit, just a little. All right,
Call the fire engine.
a little, a little, a little, a little, just a little. All right,
Bang.
okay, turn that off. Okay, so what you're gonna do now? Where's those?
What you need?
I had some little. I had some of these. Not this one. Oh, there it is. Now, what you're gonna do is, let's think about this for a second. Let's get some Rice Krispies treats. You can imagine what it is that that person probably likes, and this is where you could get creative. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna break up some of this like that, like that. Like no particular order, just break it up. You know, like what some of you people do to people's homes and families and loved ones. You break them up. You don't even care. You just break it up. You know you're gonna break it up. Why don't you just stop? Just stop it right now. Yeah. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna stop. You just can turn off the video. Here you go. Break it up. See, I care about family. Stop with that. See with that? All right. So while he's breaking up the Rice Krispie treat, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Gonna put some of that there, there. Random. There's no real science to it, but it's on there. Now, once we put those on, I'm gonna take some strawberries. I'm gonna go further, a little bit further in our decoration. Maybe you could put another piece in there, yeah. Okay. You take some strawberries. And what you're gonna do is the same thing. You're gonna take these and just drop it like random places in there. Okay. Maybe put some of that there. See that?
Bang.
Go ahead. Let the spirit lead you to drop that wherever it needs to be dropped. And I'll take these marshmallows that we toasted, or you could use them raw. Don't make a circle, man. Circles ain't cool.
Okay.
Circle is predictable.
Bang. So just
Yeah. Just when they think you're going left, go right.
Bang again right there.
Okay. There you go. So we drop some of those on there. Okay. Now we drop those on. Now, this is something that you probably don't think we're going to do. We're going to open a couple of candies. Take about 3 candies and put on there. I have some chocolate even. This is some really cheap bootleg chocolate that I got in the food store. The name is Cloud9. Think about that. Not any of those names that you're familiar with. I got you some Cloud9. You're going to break the Cloud9. Same way. This is kind of what's in style now. You break up things and put it on your cake. See, what you want to do, you want to crease it up under something. You see? All right. So, same thing with the chocolate. You're going to stick that in there. You're going to use about 2 more pieces in there. And you just randomly put it in there.
Crease them up against
Yes.
something.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Crease your lip up over there.
Okay, crease it up in one corner,
Right.
but it's okay. It's okay. So, we're going to turn around, take some of this. I don't even think we need this, but
Chico stick.
just because, yeah.
Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is walking diabetes. Bang.
So-
Gotta get some of this.
You put some of that Chico stick on there,
More sugar in this.
and they're not even going to care. So, you know what I think I have in the fridge? Watch this. This is powerful. This is edible flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's them things that get me in trouble last time.
Yep. If you didn't get no flowers on Valentine's Day, you could get it on this cake. Oh, I had edible flowers in here for sure. Oh, there you go. I almost said, who wants to eat flowers anyway? So, because we're professionals, and this cake looks absolutely amazing, what we want to do, we're going to give it that extra little pop of color. So, you're going to take some of these edible flowers. I got these from Greenleaf Farms. Going to drop that in on the cake. Put that in there. Hit it with some purple. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Now, what you're going to do is probably take some of these leaves here and just randomly drop the leaves on. And believe me, you send this to somebody Like if I send this to somebody, or you send this to somebody, they would be getting ring out like a wet t-shirt out in the back of Adelaide somewhere just because of this cake. And yeah, like a wet t-shirt competition. Ring out. High speed. Super wash. Dry up. All right. So let's move all of this deliciousness on the side.
Bang.
And you know what I feel? Even though I think it's done, I feel like we still should just drop 1 or 2 more
Marshmallows.
in there to give it that little pop of white. And tell me, if this doesn't do anything to you, if this does not touch you inappropriately,
You ain't living.
no. You need to feel your pulse and find out if you are still alive. Awesomeness, deliciousness, and we're going to cut it in a second. But you know what? Maybe you want to take that and put that in a big cake pan. You'll end up with something like this. Okay, don't judge me because we turned the oven up too high, but it's okay. What you do, just like the rest of y'all when you're a little ugly, you take some mascara, you put on there.
Man, oh Lord. Not the white mascara.
Yeah. Bleaching cream.
Bleach.
Try to sort yourself out.
Bang a line.
And you make it nice and white. Because white is right.
We just how some of y'all is going anyhow.
Yeah. Yep. Florida. It's Florida cake. Okay.
Why, that was short-lived, eh?
Yeah, Lord. Maybe you can't afford the strawberries. Maybe you can't. Whatever. There you go. Just drop it there, random. You know what I mean? Either or, tomato. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and cut this so that you could be able to see what our labor of love would create. Cut that pie.
My goodness, I gotta get a picture of this.
And we call it a cream pie. Not because there's cream in it, but because whoever eats it, it's going to be very creamy for the rest of the evening. All right, so you're going to cut that. Cut that like so. And watch it. It's coming up in slow motion. You see that? You see that? Do you see that? Do you see the layers of deliciousness in this?
Bang a line.
Do you see it? I want to know if you see this. This is going to pretty well be the best tastingest cake that you had all your damn life.
We need to get some of the audience there to sample that now.
Audience, dude.
Don't fight. Don't.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and run that spoon through there. Wow. Oh. Slide that over there. And you take that.
Bang a line.
1 second now. We're going to go ahead, run that spoon through there. Okay. See this? This is a spoonful of love. This is a love language. Some of you don't even, some of you need to learn how to speak it. It's from a box cake, people.
Box cake.
From a butter box cake. Yeah.
Cheers, my brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Bang.
Yeah, man.
I gotta take a picture of myself looking ugly. What's after the cake do there? Make it look ugly.
Oh, okay. All right. That's when you know it's a wrap. You gotta do that shit when you're home. Listen to me. The flavor is like,
That right.
yes, I know, right?
That right, buddy.
It hits you like like you in a fight with Tyson and he just boxing the
Flavors, textures.
powder out of you.
Swear, boy.
Wow. You get the crunch, you get the sweetness on the top there, you get that little extra little something that was even ain't supposed to be in the cake.
Bang a line.
You get the strawberry and you get the texture of the cake, but yet you get the richness of the cheesecake, but it's not a freaking cheesecake. And it is absolutely amazing. A box cake could change your relationship status. Maybe on Facebook, but that's about it. Maybe not in your whole life, but definitely on your Facebook status, you can move up one notch in your relationship. You bake stuff like this, trust me, that get out into the atmosphere, man could be inside your house. Man, plenty. Maybe you can pick, choose, and refuse. You can come off a dry dock. Maybe by Christmas, for sure. But listen, I hope you learned something. I hope some of the valuable lessons that were taught in this class
Fine.
would stick, and that you could be able to have a very delicious and orgasmic evening from this foodgasmic frickin' cake. Absolutely fantastic. It's amazing.
What was that? Was that? What?
It's fantastic.
Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
not to be confused with fantastic. No,
Bang a leg.
this is like the cake version of leg. Yeah, this is the food equivalent
We need. I need to get.
to some good JJ.
These fellas
Anyway,
here, we need to get them.
this is
Cut 2 more slices there for these temperatures there.
no. Someone they would be a virgin. I don't break nobody in tonight. You feel like you're raping their taste buds.
Oh man.
And you know that you gotta have permission nowadays. It ain't like it was back in the 80s when you just wait till they drop sleep. Anyway, so Orgasmic Kitchen. Catch us next week Thursday. More deliciousness, more yumminess. Me, crazy people like Jacozy, and all these other people in the audience. Listen, from our kitchen to your kitchen, make something sexy, man. There you go.
Bang a leg.
And we out.
Be out, ladies and gentlemen.